Frankie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you being a good boy? We'll see. I just thought I'd put a little time in to some makeup so I don't scare the neighbors. We have lots of children in our neighborhood. How are y'all doing? Thought I'd check in. So I found out some stuff today that I didn't know. And that is that, what did you say? So I thought you said. I'm not going to go into it deeper than what I think I know, but I heard it this morning that BlackRock and what's that other big military contractor that made all of that money? Gosh darn, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, well, you know me. Anyway, I guess not only do they have all those military contracts, but they're heavily invested in the music companies and, believe it or not, prisons. I just found that so interesting. That came out because of this big Jeffrey Epstein / P. Diddy ridiculousness. Good God, what's wrong with people? I don't know. I do not know. And I think that's why it's really important. I mean, I don't have the ability, and I don't think it would be smart with the business I'm in, to not watch any news. But it's why I don't watch much news. Frankie, get out of there. Come on. Frankie, come. Come. You know better. All right. Yes, he still shoes. Have to keep an eye on him. Jump. No, you're spoiled. Go on. Been acting the fool this morning. So I guess I what I'm trying to say is, oops, it's nauseating to me to think of the complicated politics, finances. It's too much for me. But I know that every generation feels this way about the previous generation or the upcoming generation. There's this generation gap where we just don't get each other. We just don't. I've been raised in such a simpler time, and it was weird because I thought it was complicated. And it was complicated. But it was simpler than now. Maybe not. It's about information, how much you know. I think I hear a truck pull up. I may not be on line very long. Anyway, let me just say this. We have to protect ourselves emotionally and spiritually. I'm not going to be happy if I watch the news all the time. I'm not going to be happy. It's going to make me sick. Because so much that I hear goes against my, excuse me, my moral code. And I don't want to give that up, even if it's a fantasy. Even if young people think it's a fantasy to have a higher power, to have God, to have morals and ethics, to have loyalties, to goodness. I'm not going to change it, even if I'm wrong. And my brain is so indoctrinated. It's like, how could it be wrong to be good? I don't know. But I am getting ready to take some allergy medicine. Oh, my allergies have been doing so much better since I've been committed to taking Metamucil. Is that it? No, Mucinex and Zyrtec and apple cider vinegar. I'm on the phone. So when you have to go through that kind of stress of just hearing it, it's insulting. It's insulting to our emotions, our way of life. So we have to think of ways to counteract all that. I'm gonna be out in the sun. Probably be out sweating. I'll probably have to come back in and change my long pants at some time, but I'm gonna be planting some things and I want to protect my legs. My skin dries up so fast out in the sun. And that's what I'm going to do to counteract. Hi, how are you doing? Is this your house? Yes, this is my house. I was thinking about showing y'all my yard, the work I'm doing in my yard. This feels good, and it smells nice so far. So if you need a sunscreen, I'll let you know how I like it later. See how well it works. I got a little pink yesterday, but it healed up real nice. So remember, I just wanted to get on here real quick to tell you that. I'm going to put on some makeup while I talk, and then I'll take you outside, I think. As long as the house stays quiet. You never know what's going to happen around here. How are you doing? I don't know how to say your name, but it's written beautifully. Devanashu Segal. Diva. It's a pretty name. I wish we could have little vocal conversations. So how are you doing today? Are you at home? Okay. I love this. It's so moisturizing and gives some sun protection. And although it looks kind of oily, it will dry up pretty fast. I know it's Easter Sunday and a lot of people are out and about. So I'm not trying to bother anybody. I just wanted to get on here and say hello and to remind you to protect yourself. Don't spend too much time or energy in the negative, not even analyzing it. Try to have a shield prepared. That's the only way I can really think of it is as soon as you hear it, if you want more information on it as far as research goes, I get that. I'm going to stash my Carmex because my lips have been dry. I'm going to put, I'm about out. This is what I always made my own my own chapstick out of. I would take a little container and put some chapstick in there and some lipstick and mix it together, and just the best. Just the best. But I don't do that much anymore, because there's so many other good lipsticks now. Why bother? But I love Carmex, and I forget about that sometimes. I might have to get some more. Okay. You know, it's funny because there have been times when I have complained and said, I can't believe this world we're living in. I just can't believe it. But almost every generation before me has said the very same things. And every generation before and every generation coming up will say, I wonder if I'll live to be 60. I wonder if I'll live to see the end of the planet. That's true. I remember thinking it when I was a little girl. Thinking, holy cow, this can't be true. How could this be true? And us have a life. And I've also thought to myself, how can it be true that people can be so damn mean? I just don't understand it. And then I realized that when you think your way of life is being threatened, or whether it's good or bad, in my opinion, you're going to do what you can to protect it. I don't know. I don't get it. We're just very hard-headed human beings. Very hard-headed. And we want it our way, whatever it is. Oh, the baby's here. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.